It's the THEMOSHOW Chicago, and we are back again, this time on another sucker-free, sunny, autumn, corona-free day. So if you haven't went outside and got some sun, you should go outside and get some. I tell you that it'll change your life. And if this is your first time watching the THEMOSHOW Chicago, I ask that you share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation. And today's conversation, you all, just happens to be a very firing one. Why is that, Mo? Because 70,000 New York healthcare workers have been fired because they didn't get the vaccination, just like I did. I resigned. I didn't get fired, I resigned. Either way, it is sad. Think about it. They say that doctors and nursing staffs and hospitals are essential workers. If they are essential workers, why are you giving them or forcing them to quit? Why is that? The mayor of New York fired 70,000 New York healthcare workers. 70,000. Now she wants to bring in the National Guards, who are medics, who are actually qualified to take the place of those healthcare workers. If those healthcare workers were so essential, you would have never fired them. It's something about what those nurses and doctors have seen in those emergency rooms with those COVID cases that has made them turn the other way. They got sense. I'm going to say it again. They got sense. And speaking of the National Guard, do you know that the state of Massachusetts got new bus drivers for the kids, dropping them off at school? And you know who that is? The National Guards. Hey, this is sick and maddening out here. It is sick and maddening out here. Do you know what it's going to be like by December? Huh? And according to the Farmer's Almanac, it's going to be a very, very cold winter. So if you all are not familiar with the Farmer's Almanac, I highly suggest that you go get yourself familiarized with that. There's a lot of great information that these farmers give you every year. Pay attention to that. Just like pay attention to those healthcare workers that was fired. If I was so essential, you would have never fired me. In fact about it, speaking of essential workers, the post office, I think they got an exemption. They didn't have to get it right away. Because they need that mail. But these jobs are going to be changing. These jobs are going to be changing. Now, let me ask you something. Out of all of those 70,000 people that got fired, do we have 70,000 medical replacements from the National Guard to fill those spots? Because there was already a shortage. It's going to get terrible out here, you all. Terrible out here. Do you know anybody that got the chopping block? Huh? Do you know anybody in New York that got the chopping block? They are leaving you with no choice. You have states that is suing President Joe Biden over his decision to mandate this for the entire country. But not only the entire country, he, according to the reports in Washington Post and in New York Post, Joe Biden is planning to vaccinate the whole entire world. He brought enough vials. Just think, if it's happening here, you know it's happening over there. Do you know how many people have lost their jobs in Europe? Can you imagine what's taking place over there that they're not showing you, that they're not telling you? It's sad, and it's going to get worse. So I highly advise that you go and get you something to protect your family with, whether it be a gun, whether it be a bow and arrow, something that you are efficient in to provide safety and security for your home, just in case you get some of those vagabonds coming your way, because they are coming. They're coming. Leave your comments in the comment section. I would love to hear your comments on this. And by all means, if you haven't done so already, press the subscribe button and watch the videos below. It's your brother, the THEMOSHOW Chicago. Remember, it is your third eye that makes you shine like jewelry. And by all means, get you some sun today. Peace out.